Hey everyone, welcome! Today we're diving into 13 awesome tips for learning a new language. Whether you're just starting to learn a language, already know some basics and want to improve, or are almost fluent and looking to fine-tune your skills, we've got something for you. Language learning is different for everyone, so choose the tips that fit your current level and make them work for you. Let's get started and make learning your new language fun and effective. Tip number 1. Start with the basics and common phrases. Begin with simple, commonly used words and phrases like, how are you, my name is, and where are you from? These basics are essential in everyday conversations and will build your confidence as you start. Using children's books in your target language is also a great way to start, since they use simple vocabulary and structures. Choose a book you already know in your language to make understanding easier. Learning a language is not just about memorizing words, but also about using them in real-life situations. Practice these basics daily, whether by speaking to yourself or a friend. Focus on phrases that are relevant to your daily life, which will help you learn faster and more naturally. Number 2. Immerse yourself in the language. Fluency comes from surrounding yourself with the language as much as possible. Change your phone's settings, listen to podcasts, music, and watch videos or movies in the target language. Start with subtitles in your native language and gradually switch to those in the language you're learning to get accustomed to its sounds and structures. Download the keyboard for your target language on your phone and practice typing in it for everyday tasks. This will help you get familiar with spelling and grammar. Also, check out YouTube channels in the target language on topics that interest you. Choosing channels related to your hobbies or interests makes learning enjoyable and engaging. When watching videos, if you hear a word or phrase that you understand, say it out loud. This practice helps reinforce your learning and makes the language feel more familiar. Incorporate the language into your daily activities by writing shopping lists, diary entries, or narrating your actions. The more you use the language in your daily life, the more natural it will feel. Tip number 3. Set realistic goals and create a routine. Set small, achievable goals, such as learning 10 new words daily, or having a brief conversation weekly. Consistent daily practice is more effective than long, infrequent study sessions and helps keep the language fresh in your mind. Choose a relaxed study environment. Study on the couch, in bed before sleeping, or while walking in the park. This relaxed setting makes learning feel more natural and enjoyable, helping you stay focused and absorb information more effectively. Keep your study sessions varied and engaging by mixing different activities like grammar exercises, listening to podcasts, watching videos, or writing vocabulary. This variety makes learning fun and integrated into your daily routine, helping you stay motivated and make steady progress. Tip number 4. Utilize technology and language apps. Make use of language learning apps like Duolingo, Babbel, and Memrise. These apps gamify learning, making it more engaging and less intimidating. They often use spaced repetition, a technique that helps you retain information better by revisiting it at strategic intervals. In addition to apps, explore online resources like YouTube tutorials, language blogs, or forums where native speakers share tips. Some apps even offer opportunities to connect with native speakers for one-on-one practice, which can be a huge boost for your speaking skills. Apps like italki or Preply offer affordable sessions with native speakers, which can be invaluable for practicing conversational skills in a structured environment. Check the description below for exclusive discount links to all the apps we mentioned in this chapter. Tip number 5. Practice speaking from day one. Don't wait until you feel ready to start speaking. Jump in right away. Speak to yourself, narrate your day in the new language, or use apps like HelloTalk and Tandem to find language partners. The sooner you start speaking, the quicker you'll get comfortable with it, and the less nervous you'll feel over time. It's okay to make mistakes. In fact, they're a crucial part of the learning process. Try practicing in front of a mirror or recording yourself speaking. This can help you get used to the sound of your voice in the new language and identify areas where you need improvement. And number 6, join language exchange communities. Getting involved in language exchange communities is a great way to practice with native speakers and other learners. Online platforms like Reddit, Meetup, and language exchange websites connect you with people eager to practice and learn. These communities help improve conversational skills, introduce you to slang and idioms, and offer cultural insights. In addition to online options, Look for local language exchange meetups in your city. Many large cities have events where you can practice speaking with native speakers in person, which boosts your fluency and confidence. Whether online or in person, try to speak only in the language you're learning. Avoid switching to your native language or English, even if it's easier. This will help you become more fluent and comfortable using the language. Engaging in these exchanges also enriches your understanding of different cultures, making the learning process more enjoyable and effective. Number 7. Leverage flashcards and mnemonics. Flashcards can be a fantastic tool for memorizing new vocabulary, especially when combined with spaced repetition software like Anki. Mnemonics are another great memory aid. Create vivid, funny, or bizarre associations for new words. These mental images will make the words much easier to remember. For instance, if you're learning the French word for cat, chat, imagine a cat chatting away on the phone. Or for the Hebrew word for book, sefer, imagine a book with safari stickers on its cover. The stranger and more exaggerated your mnemonic, the better it will stick. Now, let's get into tip number 8. But before that, just a quick reminder to subscribe to our channel. We've got plenty of great videos full of amazing practical tips on all sorts of topics coming your way. Make sure to join our community and to stay updated with us. So, number 8 is actually super useful. Label your environment to reinforce your vocabulary. Place sticky notes on objects around your house with their names in the target language. This constant visual exposure helps reinforce the words you're learning in an effortless way. To keep things fresh and engaging, try rearranging the notes periodically so they don't become too familiar. You might also consider creating themed areas in your home where everything is labeled in the target language, such as a kitchen corner or a living room zone. This immersive setup can make learning feel more natural and integrated into your daily life, making it less like traditional studying and more like part of your routine. Tip number 9. Learn the culture and context. Understanding the culture associated with the language adds depth to your learning and helps you understand nuances better. For instance, learning why certain phrases are used in specific contexts or the cultural significance behind them makes it easier to use them correctly. Dive into the music, cuisine, festivals, and history of the countries where your target language is spoken. Not only does this make learning more fun, but it also gives you context that can help you remember vocabulary and grammar rules. Tip number 10. Practice with advanced content gradually. Don't hesitate to challenge yourself with more advanced content as you progress. Start with children's books or simple articles, then slowly transition to novels, podcasts, or documentaries. This approach helps build your vocabulary and exposes you to different styles and complexities of the language. It's also helpful to revisit simpler content periodically to reinforce your foundation while gradually pushing your limits with more challenging material. Number 11. Use tongue twisters and songs. Tongue twisters are a playful way to improve your pronunciation and fluency. Start with simple ones and work your way up to more challenging phrases. Singing songs in your target language is another excellent strategy. Songs are catchy, making vocabulary and phrases stick in your memory. Plus, they help you understand the rhythm, stress, and intonation patterns of the language, which are definitely crucial for sounding more natural when you speak. Number 12. Keep a vocabulary journal and use sticky notes. A vocabulary journal is essential for tracking your progress. Write down new words, phrases, their meanings, and example sentences. Regularly review and use these words in your sentences or conversations. In addition to your journal, practice typing in the target language on your phone and use digital notes. Since you'll often use the language on your phone or computer, getting used to typing in it is crucial. Sticky notes can help with memorizing tricky words or phrases. Frequent exposure to these terms reinforces your learning. Combining these strategies, keeping a journal, using digital notes and sticky notes, enhances your language learning and helps you become more comfortable with the language. Finally, tip number 13. Stay positive and celebrate your progress. Language learning is a marathon, not a sprint, and it takes time and consistent effort. You might come across people who are claiming that you can master a language in just a few months, but in reality, it's a long process. Don't pressure yourself or get discouraged if progress seems slow. Instead, focus on celebrating every small win, such as successfully ordering in a restaurant or understanding a joke in your new language. These achievements are important milestones that keep you motivated and remind you of your progress. Embrace and learn from your mistakes. They're a natural part of the learning journey and show that you're actively improving. Remember to take breaks and be kind to yourself. Yes, learning a language can be challenging, but with patience and persistence, you'll make steady progress. Celebrate your achievements, no matter how small, and keep a positive mindset throughout your language learning journey. Remember, each step forward brings you closer to fluency. So those were our top 13 tips for studying, improving, and mastering a new language. We hope you found these tips helpful and motivating. We'd love to hear your own tips or ideas. Drop them in the comments so we can all learn from each other. We want to thank you for watching and spending time with us today. If you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, be sure to do so to keep up with more great tips on various topics. We hope to see you next time. Have a fantastic day.